Good night to our viewers. Starting tonight's regional news with news coming out of Jamaica. A Kingston man who is accused of sexually assaulting his two 6-year-old daughters was remanded for trial in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on May 24. The 36-year-old resident of a Kingston community is charged with 12 counts each of indecent assault and grievous sexual assault. The date for the trial was scheduled yesterday when the accused appeared in court before Parish Judge Broderick Smith with his attorney Leon Palmer. According to allegations, the accused performed oral sex on his daughters on a number of different occasions when they went to visit him last year. In January, the Center for Investigation of Sexual Offences and Child Abuse was called in by the children's school, and following an investigation, the accused was arrested and charged. The accused has maintained that he is innocent. And turning now to Trinidad, a Chaguanas family is counting themselves lucky to be alive after they were bound, beaten and robbed by 3 masked bandits who also set their home of 9 years on fire before they fled the area. But even as the family is dealing with the trauma of their night of terror, they believe that police could have prevented it. On Saturday night around 10 p.m., Nirupa Esau, 28, was dropped off at her St. Thomas village home by her boyfriend. However, she got an unexpected greeting when she entered. As soon as I opened the door, someone grabbed me, pushed me inside and said, "Don't scream." They proceeded to my bedroom, gagged me and started to ransack the home, a tearful Nirupa told Guardian Media yesterday. At first, Nirupa said she was alone with the masked men, but 1 hour later, her parents, Maniram and Diaraj Esau, came home. Nirupa said her father was also restrained before the 49-year-old caterer was beaten about the body, while the bandits demanded cash and valuables. One of her father's teeth was knocked out during the assault. She said the men then took them to an outside room one by one, and one of the men stayed with them. It was during this time they thought they'd be killed. Around 2 a.m. on Sunday morning, the bandits left with cash and valuables. But their ordeal was far from over. When the family members finally freed themselves, they noticed the ground floor of their 2-story home was on fire. With their neighbors' help, they were able to escape and eventually put out the fire. But the family believes the police could have prevented this and even catch the criminals in the act. The family's home is only 5 minutes driving distance from that police station. Nirupa said on Sunday they attempted to make another report but were told to get medical exams first, and only her father's official statement was taken a day later on Monday. Nirupa said while the police felt it was a domestic dispute case, it also revealed that they do not take domestic disputes seriously, and given the current state of the society, it was the wrong approach. The family is currently renovating their home but admitted that they are now considering moving away as 3 incidents in 5 years have made them uncomfortable. They could not, however, say why they seem to be targeted by the bandits. And rounding off our regional news now, from Jamaica, the Area 5 police are probing leads that a man in custody may be linked to the grisly discovery of the body of an 8-year-old Shante Skyers in the Sterling Castle Heights area of Red Hill, St. Andrew yesterday. Skyers' disappearance since last Thursday had triggered a frantic search that touched the nation's pulse as the girl's parents, Fabian Skyers and Crystal Service, were joined by an army of volunteers scouring the bushy community in the hope of a reunion. But that flickering flame of hope was extinguished yesterday when Skyers' body was found among rubble around 12:30 p.m. Her death brings to 9 the number of children murdered in Jamaica since January 1st. While declining to divulge for the details, Superintendent Leon Clunis, who is heading the investigation, said that 1 man was taken into custody for questioning and his house searched. He hinted that a detention of the individual for an unrelated but similar incident could prove a breakthrough in Shantae's murder. Clunis said that police have received information that suggests that little Skyers was last seen in the area, which is some distance away from where she lived. Shantae's death sparked a mixture of anger and sorrow as stunned residents of Sterling Castle Heights who knew Shantae described her as a quiet and intelligent little girl. The police say the search intensified when personnel from the Caribbean Search Center, the K9 Division, and the Jamaica Defense Force joined the effort. As the investigation transitions into a murder probe, the police say personnel from the Community Safety and Security Branch, who had been giving support to the family since the child's disappearance, have been joined by the Victim Support Unit to deliver a new phase of intervention for those affected. And that's it for tonight's regional news. Thanks for watching.